Thanks for tuning into the Inside Browns Report. I'm your host, Christian Patterson. Last week, the Browns took on the Denver Broncos. Both teams entered this game with just 2 wins on the season. The Browns were coming off 3 straight losses, and even though most people felt like this would be an easy game because the Broncos were starting a quarterback that had never played an NFL game before, it was far from easy. The Browns lost the game 19-24 and fell to 2-6 on the season. Brandon Allen, in his first NFL start, was poised and consistent. He was able to move the ball down the field and put his team in the position to score multiple touchdowns. Allen was 12 for 20 passing for 193 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Browns, on the other hand, were very inconsistent. They made 5 trips to the red zone that resulted in 1 touchdown, 3 field goals, and 1 turnover. The Browns found themselves within striking distance going into halftime, down by 5, with the score of 17-12. But in the second half, the Browns' poor tackling really hurt them. Philip Lindsay had a big run for 30 yards and a touchdown. That score put the Broncos up 24-12. Shortly after the Browns put together their best drive of the day that ended with a 9-yard pass from Baker Mayfield to Jarvis Landry for a touchdown to make the score 24-19. After a defensive stop late in the fourth quarter, the Browns had a chance to score once again, but due to losing a challenge in the second half and using 2 timeouts to avoid the delay of game penalties, the Browns couldn't convert. And with the turnover on downs, the Broncos got the ball back and ran out the time, taking knees until the clock ran out. Tackling was a major issue for the Browns, but ultimately, our offense has to be better. 5 trips to the red zone and only 1 touchdown won't win you games. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more from your Inside Browns Report.
Hi, I'm Mayor Frank Jackson. You've probably seen media coverage of the growing opioid epidemic in northeastern Ohio. But what you might not know is how many of these tragedies begin with a seemingly innocent prescription for pain medication. That is why we're teaming with the Cuyahoga County Opiate Marketing Task Force to encourage you to know the risk. Go to the website on your screen to learn which pills are opiates and alternative ways of dealing with pain. What starts as a prescription can end with addiction, so know the risk.
Hey, what's up? And welcome back to the Inside Browns Report. The Browns are now on the back half of their schedule with 8 games remaining. This week, they take on the Buffalo Bills at home. The Buffalo Bills are currently 6-2 and have a perfect 3-0 record on the road, so they're coming into Cleveland confident. The Browns are hoping that the addition of running back Kareem Hunt can help boost their offense. Hunt is one of the top backs in the league in running and catching, which will give Baker a short, reliable target alongside Nick Chubb. The Browns defense will have to make a huge leap from last week because the Bills boast a premier backfield with rookie Devin Singletary and Frank Gore. This game will definitely come down to who can convert in the red zone and who can stop the other team from converting. The Browns rank 25th in red zone offense, and the Bills are in first place, completing 71% of their red zone attempts. Starting off with a solid ground and pound to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt should hopefully open up our passing game. We need to get the ball to our star receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., who can make dynamic plays when given the chance. He's only had 7 targets in the red zone all season. One thing that can be said is the Bills' 6 wins have all come from teams below 500. I believe the Browns have a chance to get their first home win of the season. I predict the Browns will come out on top and beat the Bills 24-17. Thanks for watching the Inside Browns Report. See you next week.